Prepper Pantry one dish meal collaboration, and it came from Rain Country. That's, if anybody knows, I'm sure a lot of people know. It's Heidi over there at Rain Country. Go check her out. Subscribe, give her a thumbs up. She's just she's a walking dictionary of prepping. So that you want old traditions, she's got them. I'm gonna try 2 dishes today because breakfast and dinner. Okay, this is dish number 1. We're gonna turn on the heat. Hello guys. So I'm gonna put that on like medium low, and I'm gonna just throw a little bit of butter in there. I don't ever use margarine. I don't like to eat plastic because margarine is just another plastic byproduct. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit more to get my eggs, which is a part of my homestead, fresh organic. Just pick some of these today. So I usually do a 3-egg omelet. So I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do a 4-egg because these are little. It'll just end up being a 3-egg. So, all right. You see? I'm just gonna mix it up. Look how nice and yellow those yolks are. What we got? Isn't that nice? I'm gonna add a little Himalayan pink salt. I usually use the Morton brand, which is easy, convenient, because I don't really use a lot of salt. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there to taste, obviously. And I love pepper. Put some pepper in there. Pepper. Yeah, so let's see what we're doing here. I like pepper. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix that up again. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that down there. It's already, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Roll it around the pan. And I'm going to put a top on it. I'm going to find my top. That's the problem. I can never find anything. There it is. I'll just use my I'm on top here. So we're going to turn this down and do it on low until it's nice and firm. In the meantime, I'm going to open this up. That's a bum hand. Okay. This is my canning. This is a mild salsa. This is Thrive Life. This is 2.5 cups of Thrive Life bacon, textured bacon. It isn't real bacon. With 2 cups of water. Let it set till it's soft. And then I used 4 of these brand new hen eggs. And I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. A little salsa. Spread it out. We're going to share this omelet between me and my husband because it's just way too big for both of us. And then we're going to go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of, let's spread it out a little bit. And we're going to put a little bit of cheese on there. This is the textured bacon from Thrive. And then we're going to do this right here. So we're going to close it back up, turn this down a little bit, and let that cheese melt. We'll be done. Back later. There you go. So we'll give him more. This is going to be a lot of food. So I'm going to cut it straight in half. And then one for my husband, one for me. Okay, that's that for that. So, this is Pantry Thrive Life chicken, textured chicken. So it takes, I'm going to use less, but this is going to be for the dinner. So 1 pan deal. And this is what I've got right here. You can see it. This is a cup of textured chicken, Thrive Life, from my prepper pantry. And that's a cup and a half would be 3/4 cup water. And I did hot water, so it'll soften up quicker. So this will go into the dinner meal, which I'm just creating. I've never made this before, so gonna do it. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do a step further. I'm gonna add some taco seasoning. This I mean, I had this laying around. It was for my my granddaughter's fundraiser at school, and this has been sitting around forever because I have my own. But I'm gonna use this one today. I don't want to waste it. So this is the Rada seasoning Mexican. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there since it's going to be an Italian kind of day. Whichever day should be. So, ooh. See, I don't really know how to open this. So, let's see. There we go. There. So, I'm going to go ahead and season this chicken up with the Rada. The more the better, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and stir that up. Yeah, see it? And that should absorb and absorb the spices up into the chicken. Oh, it smells delicious. Yep, it smells good. It smells really good. So that's what I'm using today in the chicken and the whatever I'm making, the tortillas. Okay. So this is going to be for the roux. I'm going to make a cheese roux because I know I can make the dinner with the shredded cheese, but we're talking about pantry, so I'm going to make the pantry cheese, and I'm going to make a roux for the top of mine. And this is 2.5 tablespoons of flour, just all-purpose flour, and 2 tablespoons of butter. That's about right there. That can all go into a pan. Probably just a little bit more. And you're going to heat this up. And this also half cup of this cheese, the cheese blend. So I'm looking for half a cup. Move this over here. Put this right here. And then that'll be the roux right there. That's going to be my cheese sauce. It's actually a roux for the top of it. There you go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add the flour. With the flour, we're going to go ahead and add the cheese too. And then go ahead and make this roux. Mix it up. Let me turn it down. Now we're going to add a little bit of milk to that. Turn the heat up again. This is all mixed up. And mix it until you get a nice Yep, I think that's going to do it. You see, I don't even use instructions. I just poured it in there. And there's my roux. Looks good. I'm going to turn this off. And that's Angus. There you go. So that's looks really good. Now I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. I'm going to use a Himalayan pink salt, just a little. I'm going to add some pepper to that. Mix it up. And there you have it. All done. Recipe. So this is, like I said, the first time. This is heated up. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. It's got my salsa in it from my garden. A can of refried beans. And my seasoned chicken from Thrive Life. Go ahead and put a little bit of that on there. Okay. We're going to add just a little bit of, like, dabble this on there. Just spread it out a little bit.
It says it's 33 out right now.
And then we're going to go ahead and put that top on. Don't mind the guy in the background. Or the guy behind the curtains. Don't mind the guy behind the curtains. Oops, I did that wrong. Listen there.
36.
Okay, you. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and top that off again. Spread it out. Okay. This is all from the pantry, so never did this before. I'm going to see how it goes. We're going to go ahead and put this in the air fryer and see how that goes. More later. I don't know how many minutes to do it on, so I just did, I did it on cake setting. This is the smaller version of the air fryer, and I love it. So we're going to go ahead and just keep an eye on it and then pull it out when I think it's done. So these are my tomatoes, my frozen tomatoes. So I'm going to try, they're thawed and I drained them. I just kept them in the colander because condensation. And I put a little bit of oil, olive oil on top of these. And now I'm going to put my my herbs and spices on it, and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer, and this will be really good eating. I'm hoping. This is the first time I tried that. Let's do this. Okay, and there's the finished product right there. And sometimes it's pretty hard to get stuff out of here, but there we go. I usually use these prongs. I'll put them over here. Wait, I'll put it right here. That's what I got. Right there. Let's get a knife. What I need is a pizza cutter, I think, and plus 2 hands because it's not working. And it looks good though. Wow. Mmm. It's kind of crunchy. Mmm. Smells good. Okay. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I'm smacking. Wow. That's good. Yep, that's good. Mmm. Mmm. Crispy and hot. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. 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 This is really good. That is definitely a dinner I'd do it again. Definitely. And it was really super easy. Also a little bit of sage. Oh, I love sage. This is fresh sage. This was I picked this and dried it just this past fall. And boy, does it smell delicious. This should be pretty delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and see how this turns out. I explore, you know, there's a lot of things I just explore. I like doing. I'm going to infuse some of this into the oils down here. Yeah. I'm actually using, kind of separate that a little bit. Get it down into the oils. Okay. Kind of looks like a pesto. Smells delicious. So I'm going to try, it's the first time I froze my tomatoes, and I'm going to try to eat them like this. I've never done it before, so I'm like, well, go ahead and do this. It's going to be like a bruschetta. I think it'll be delicious, maybe on some bread. So now we're going to go ahead and put the frozen tomatoes in here, and olive oil, and my spices, all from my garden. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait. I'm not sure where I went. Crap, it went off. Oh well, we'll just have to reset it.